but I will long with you that need to eat. Feeling the vibe, you better come in and find it.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling it dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And now, the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Hart in at the small forward.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Now, here's Simons. Lillard outside. Back to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Draymond Green with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland to the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, often we think of Dane as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Nurkic following the basket by Stephen Curry. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's Curry. At the elbow, Green. Wiggins surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And Green with the basket on the assist by Wiggins.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Green. Thompson outside. It's all tied in Portland. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Warriors 4.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Kuminga in at the three. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Simons, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Hard find, Simons. Lets the three fly. Not gonna go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Good. Nurkic has got his second basket.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Curry against Simons. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Nobody near Lillard. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors lead it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry on the wing. 20 seconds left in the first half. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Curry passes to Green. Shoots over Lillard. Outside for Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And Hart has it in the corner. Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Curry. No good from 11 feet. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up 5. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
The Warriors 18.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Trailblazers trail by 5. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Wiseman into the 5. And here is DiVincenzo. After Keon Johnson hitting the 3, pass to Thompson. Over Johnson. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway. The Trailblazers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And stolen by DiVincenzo. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Warriors lead by 4. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Godford's checked in, and Lillard subbed in for Nasir Little. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Thompson in the corner. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Wiseman. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Looney. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. Lillard from outside. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to Lillard to take the lead. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Lillard against Curry for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Lillard. Left block shot on the way. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're leading by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Trailblazers foul. Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
I'm sure Curry could close his eyes and still make these, and, like, frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
To tie it up. Misses the three. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.